Hi guys, my name is Sachin Bangera and I am the Director of Celebrity and Public Relations with PETA India. And today I'm going to have a little conversation with one of our celebrity supporters, the very gorgeous Sunny Leone. And we'll be talking about cruelty-free vegan fashion and cruelty-free cosmetics, her own cosmetics line. So stay tuned while Sunny joins us. Just give us a few seconds. Am I audible to you guys? Hello Sandy. Hello Udit. Hi. Hello to everyone. Hello Erica. Hi Hiraj. Hello Jalaj. Hi. Hi Amna. It's so good to see so many familiar names, people. Please stay online for some time and we'll very soon have Sunny Leone joining us. Hi Ankit. Thank you Jalaj. Just one sec, I think. Hi Ashish. Yes. Thanks Vaibhav. Just one sec. I think Sunny is already here and just joining out of this conversation. Hello.
Hi.
Hi Sunny. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Great. Thank you so much for being a part of this today and taking out time from your busy schedule. I know you're really busy with your film promotions.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. How are you today?
I'm good. Great. Yes, it's raining in Bombay, but
I
I think
know.
we're used to it.
I know. It's so crazy. Do you have any kittens in your
Yeah.
office today? Any puppies?
We have one adult dog. Actually, he's 8 years old. He was abandoned,
Oh, okay.
and we have like 4 cats up for adoption.
Oh, I love coming.
Yes,
I
you
love when I would come to the office and see the little puppies and
yes,
kittens and
you
good. I
should.
hope.
You should drop by sometime whenever you have time.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, Sunny, firstly, thanks again for being a part of this. And today we are, for all those who are tuning in now, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sachin Bangera, and I'm the Director of Celebrity and Public Relations. And our guest needs no introduction. That's the beautiful Sunny Leone. And we'll be talking a little bit about cruelty-free vegan fashion and cruelty-free cosmetics. Sunny, by the way, I love your t-shirt. Thank you so much for wearing that.
Thank you for giving it to me.
So, Sunny, you've been part of a lot of PETA campaigns. In fact, I was just, thinking, it's been 8 years,
Yeah,
8 years of association. Yes, yes,
yeah.
since our first campaign together, and the latest one being the vegan fashion campaign that we unveiled at Lakme Fashion Week. So tell us, why do you think it is important to be a part of such important campaigns, especially vegan fashion?
Well, first, it's something that I believe in. I'm trying my very hardest to convert everything in my closet. It's not easy. But I've noticed that since I stopped eating meat, I've actually noticed how I shop as well. And the things that I end up choosing to buy, going from buying all these. Oops, you fell. Sorry. I'm going to change spots. Um, Going from buying so many different things that are all these high brands that, use leather products and leather things, and switching to stuff that isn't. In that way, it's not been exactly the hardest thing to do because, you know, I just can't do it anymore. And I think that's the difference between, um, you know, people who are trying to decide and people that have already decided. So it wasn't very hard at all.
Absolutely. And Sunny, you are a vegetarian, right?
Yes.
So if you could tell us a little bit more about why you choose to be a vegetarian.
It was a really easy choice I made. I don't know, it's been many, many years now. Um, I saw some things from the meat markets in China, and I watched how some of the dogs were being treated and how some of the animals were being treated. And I would sit and I'd watch things and I would start to cry, and then all of a sudden it's like a light bulb. It wasn't, oh, I would like to become vegetarian or vegan, I would like to stop eating. It was none of that. It was, I saw something and then I just couldn't do it anymore. It was so horrible. It still is horrible. I know this is like a never ending battle to, you know, bring aware to all the things that happen out there. You guys do a good job of that.
Oh, thank you so much, Sunny. And it wouldn't have been possible without the help from supporters such as you. Thank you so much for always being there for animals, and you've been you uh, post things on social media about helping animals, about adoption, about dog meat festival, and so much more. So it means a lot, and it really means that when a celebrity speaks up and talks about a cause, people are there listening to them, and they really want to make that change. So
Yeah.
thank you
Well,
for that.
we always want and hope that that will happen, that people will hear us talking about certain issues and certain things, and that'll actually make an impact on how they see things,
True.
because part of the biggest problem is ignorance and not knowing. So we have to use our voices, because these animals, they cannot use their voice. They cannot make a phone call or, post on social media what's happening in the world or what's happening in their world, or in their homes. So we have to be the ones that use our voice to bring about change.
True. And what people need to know is that all animals are sentient beings. We humans categorize them into animals that are okay to be eaten, whereas other animals are okay to be petted, like pet animals. So we differentiate between dogs and cats and chicken and goat. So
Yeah.
the missing link is that they're all sentient beings, and we humans categorize them. We do the speciesism, and that we need to end this speciesism. Categorizing them into what to eat, what animals to eat, and what animals to be kept as companion animals at home.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
Sunny, could you tell us a little bit more about what vegan fashion is?
That's very easy. It's
Mhm.
any piece of clothing or shoes or bags that, don't use any animal products, animal byproducts, animal. I know on leather they put like certain types of sprays and things that are very unhealthy, and anything that's not used by an animal. And that's really easy to see because the label inside the bag will tell you exactly what it's made of. If you're ever
Yeah.
wondering out there, um, you know, how do I know if this is an animal product or not? It'll tell you on the little tiny tag inside the bag or the shoes or the clothes, or even wool for that matter. So you're able to easily find out. And I have to say, like, part of the easiest things about choosing the right things for myself is that there's so many cool things out there for young people and people out there who are trying to be more conscious about their purchases. So lots of things out there for us to choose and pick, and just think you don't spend as much money, so you get to buy two pairs of shoes instead of one, or two or three handbags instead of one. So for people out there that want to be cost efficient, then that's really a good way to go. And especially during this time, during COVID, we are all saving our pennies because, it's the rainy day and we have to use our savings. But if it's time for you to go shopping, then, vegan shopping is very easy to do.
Rightly said. In fact, you made a very important point that as consumers, we need to be conscious about what we are buying. And it's as easy as just looking at the label. It says it all. So, for everyone out there, like whenever you're buying anything, just look at the label and it will say uh, whether genuine leather, whether faux leather, PVC, resin. There's so many alternatives. So just look at the label and then purchase, then make your purchase. Uh, Sunny, if you could just elaborate a little bit more about how animals are treated for their skins, for leather or for wool or other exotic skins. Crocodiles are killed.
Um,
So if you could just,
in short, is that they are not treated correct at all. They're tortured. They are put in tiny little cages. They are fed horrible food. They are abused, burned, hung, skinning of animals, alligators, snakes. Like, I can't even imagine. I stubbed my toe on the door. I'm very clumsy, guys, for whoever is listening out there. I'm extremely clumsy. And I think about how much it hurts when I stub my toe on a bench or a table or a wall, and you think about somebody ripping your skin off or your fur or their skin, and it's just unbearable to even think about the pain. And most of the time they do skin these animals alive. They don't do any. First of all, there's no humane way of killing anybody or anything. um, so I think that these animals, and they're just suffering and they're not being treated correctly. And um, some of the things that I've seen is, um, people taking a dog by the neck and hanging them and then dumping them in scalding hot water, or, you know, breaking their limbs and, you know, watching them butcher these animals, and you can hear them screaming. They're in pain, and it's the worst feeling ever. If you have any empathy at all, even 1%, um, you're going to feel something when you hear an animal screaming for its life. It is the worst thing.
True, true. Sunny, but some people do say that, leather and wool and other such animal-derived fabrics, materials, are good for the environment compared to, the alternatives, which is not true actually. What do you have to say about that?
I actually don't think it's good for the environment at all. And I think there's a lot of people out there that will also agree with that. I think, again, this comes down to ignorance and people really just not knowing the facts. I also think that that is part of what happens before someone becomes vegetarian or decides not to use any of these products, is that there is a wall you put up inside your head and in your heart, and you're not thinking about it because you don't know about it and you don't want to know about it. So, you know, it's really, really sad when you hear people say that it helps the environment or say really, really silly things like this, because it doesn't help at all. All we're doing is destroying our environment and destroying natural habitats that these animals would live in, and they would thrive and they would be healthy. I think we'd be living in a better world where, you know, some of this didn't exist. And for the people that, you know, you would say like, oh, it provides jobs and all these things, but if that wasn't there, they would find something else to do. There would have been
Correct.
something else that their family would have passed down in generations, or whatever it is. If it's, we as human beings have, it's like the natural instinct to want to survive. And same thing with animals. It's our basic human instinct. So if you weren't going to be butchering animals, then you would have been maybe farming. You would have been maybe doing something different. So I think that there's always an alternative.
True. Sunny, what are the other different vegan options, materials or fabrics that one could go for, if not leather or wool or, any
Yeah,
animal
well, there's
derived?
all sorts of synthetics that are made. There's all sorts of material out there, like um, what is it called? That fake plastic stuff. I don't know what it's always called, but it's. I mean, there's
P-
so
yeah,
PVC,
there's PVC, there's
PVC.
Rexin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's all these different types of materials that are
synthetic
used,
materials. Yes.
right, for uh, anything. And you know, a lot. I was just back in America, and I started eating a lot more. It's like impossible burgers, impossible meat, but it's not meat,
Yeah.
but it's, you know, a vegetarian based product, so that we have more options instead of
Yeah.
feeling so limited always. And I think India's doing a good job. Some of the things you sent me, I'm very excited to try and use. And then as far as, you know, clothing goes, it's, I mean, I just find that it's so easy. And a lot of these websites will tell you also what's in, you know, the t-shirt that you're going to
Yeah.
wear or the jacket. There is no reason for anybody to wear a down jacket anymore. Seriously, that company should go out of business. I mean, who the hell wants to wear feathers stuffed in a jacket? Like, seriously, that's not going to keep you warm. Drives me crazy.
We completely agree with you on that. In fact, while you were talking about vegan materials, I have this wallet over here, and it is made out of pineapple leaves. It's pineapple leaf, it's vegan leather, and Sunny, you'll be getting one soon.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it's from a company called Olive.in, and they make these classy wallets and bags, handbags. And there are many such companies that make vegan leather bags, vegan leather shoes. And
Yeah.
so the innovation has gone so far that we don't have to use animals anymore, for clothing. So
Yeah,
for everyone
exactly.
out there, you can keep animals out of your wardrobe and just be comfortable in your own skin. Don't wear animals.
Exactly. Even the makeup bags that we ended up making for Starstruck, um, there's no animal product at all in it either. So uh, that is usually my first question when I talk to any manufacturer that is manufacturing for our company is, are they vegan? Are they using animal products? You know, what what are their policies? So that's one of the first questions, and then I go into what do they have? Let's see their catalog. So it's super easy, and you get some really durable, amazing material to make basically anything that you want.
Yes. Uh, Sunny, who are your favorite designers, or what are your favorite brands when it comes to, clothing?
I think that I'm like most people out there. We're always trying to find different vegan brands out there. Stella is somebody that I really like. There was another brand. I have to go in my closet to see, but I have no light. I'll send it to you. It's this woman that I won't send it to you. I won't go look for it because then that'll be this whole thing.
Yes.
I'm like the little girl who has a closet and I want to go, let me show you what I got. It's a Brazilian brand, and I went to, it's basically like a trunk show in the US in Los Angeles, and they sell all the, what do you call it, sample sizes and all the sample things that they make.
Nice.
So it's really cool, and it's a Brazilian company where they make vegan shoes, and they're so comfortable. I think that if we do a little bit of research, or go on PETA's website, we'll be able to
Yes.
find really nice brands.
Yes, one can find anything on Peter's website, from options to, to watching gory videos. We
Yeah.
have everything out there. So, whatever information you're looking for, you can always go to peterindia.com and you'll find it over there. Or you can just contact us, reach out to us, and we'll be happy to help you. Sunny, now coming to your own beauty line, Starstruck, uh, could you please tell us a little bit more about the brand and why you guys are cruelty free?
Well, being cruelty free is a very easy thing to do. India actually makes it quite easy to find companies that are cruelty free, and which has been very nice. Um, Manufacturing in, you know, these factories that don't use animal products, which is really great for us. And we do not test on animals. We test on Sunny Leone. So I am the lab testing person, and also um, I test everything on myself. I've come across a couple of situations where, wasn't too fun, the reaction, but I'd rather it be on me than on people out there, and also not on animals for sure. So we don't use animal products. We don't do animal testing. Everything goes through me, um, and which is why one of the reasons that we're also proud of this brand. It's not just, here are the options, what do you want, and this is what we'll make. Um, that's not how it works with me. I test everything, go through it. I want women to love Starstruck. So beyond maybe one day they buy one lipstick, I know that they're gonna love it because I use it every single day. And if it's durable on me because I wear it for many, many hours, I do believe that women out there are going to use it. And I'm very much into the idea of finding ingredients and adding ingredients to the formulas so that they're smooth and you feel beautiful and you feel pretty. So it's not a cookie cutter turnkey company at all.
Great. And Starstruck is listed on PETA's website as a company that does not test on animals. So,
Thank
guys,
you.
please, if you're looking for cruelty-free cosmetics, you can log on to Starstruck by Sunny Leone's website and shop from there, or you can go to PETA India's page and you'll find the link over there. So yes, please shop cruelty free. Sunny, any particular things that people can do in their daily lives to help animals? Some do's and don'ts that you could share with us?
I think it's really easy. We can't change, let's say, everything if you're trying to figure out whether you want to or not, which, I mean, for you and I, Sachin, is very easy choice. But for people out there, it's always what I hear is it's always a struggle. They're trying to figure out how to start, when to start, what to do. And I think the easiest thing to do is, just work on everything that you're going to buy next, or everything that you're going to do next, instead of going, okay, I'm going through my closet, I'm throwing everything out. That can be traumatic for people, because we all have worked really hard for what's in our closets and what we wear and what we do. I totally understand that. That will come with time when you decide, all right, I don't need this anymore, and you can throw it out. But in our future purchases, our future visit to the grocery store, I think there's so many different options out there that it's easy to make a step-by-step decision every single day. And once you do a little bit of research and understand what's actually going into how that product is made or what you're eating, I think that your decisions become easier. I think that it's not so hard to not buy meat, or it's not so hard not to buy a leather bag. It's not so hard to do these things. So it's just about your own awareness. Something I really liked when I walked into a Stella McCartney store once is, she said, we're not perfect, but we try the best we can all the time. And I think and that was when I first became vegetarian, and I took that and I absorbed that and just kept trying to do the best that I could for myself. I had to look at myself in the mirror. People out there have to look at themselves in the mirror, and we have to decide whether we're making good choices for ourselves and our own family. And you just make these choices step by step.
Completely agree with you on that. Sunny, do you want to take some questions from our viewers?
Sure. I don't see any of the questions. You see them, right?
Yeah, just one sec. Let me check. Yeah. So Hiraj has asked about what are some of the vegan options, vegan brands.
They want to know about vegan brands that they can use.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's listed on PETA's website, first of all. And some of the bags I like buying are like Stella McCartney bags. And then I also buy big brands as well. It's super easy to find them. You just look inside the label. I think what I've been noticing is brands that come up with lines that are animal friendly, they say, which doesn't mean anything to me or you, Sachin, but that doesn't mean that it still can mean that it might be animal product, but they say that they're animal friendly, cruelty free farms, but it's still a farm. There's still abuse happening. So other vegan brands, maybe you can help me out.
Yeah, there's so many vegan brands. There's Olive, and there's Brookmate, and there is I'm actually going blank. There are like a list of brands on PETA India's website. Just go look up for PETA approved vegan logo, and you'll find brands that actually say that they are vegan and they use PETA's logo on their products. So it is very easy, and all the links are given on PETA's website, so you don't have to look for it really hard. You just go to PETA's website and you'll find everything.
I'm gonna try putting you down. and moving back. There.
Yes. Any other questions from people?
Yeah, please tell. By the way, the reason I'm sitting on the floor for anybody who, while you're searching through those questions, is because the power has gone out in this building. There's no power. I'm sitting in front of a window, and then at the same time, when I was supposed to join, because there's no power, there's no AC. So my children, both of them, both boys, started screaming right when we started. So I had to run inside the bedroom, and here's my bike. It's a good spot to be, I think.
Yeah, I think it's there's enough light.
Yeah.
So there's another question from one of our viewers. He says he has heard about few companies that make leather from coconut and from flowers. There is a company in Kerala that's called Malai that makes leather from. In fact, they just won PETA's award, Vegan Fashion Award this year, and they make leather from coconut.
Nice.
And there is another company called Fool.co. Sunny, you'll be really surprised to know that they make leather from discarded temple flowers. The flowers that are thrown into Ganga River,
Oh, wow.
they remove the waste flowers and they turn that into leather.
You know what I've been noticing over the last year is so many companies out there are figuring out ways to use waste and use so many different things and turning them into products that can be used and reused. So it's actually such a great great time for companies to take this step forward and start really, putting their scientist caps on and figuring out what we can do to help the environment on top of keeping things animal friendly, like no animal products.
Yeah, I feel that there has been so much of awareness of late that companies and people, individuals want to do much more to save the environment, to save this planet, and there is a climate emergency. And if not now, then when? So it's
Right.
really like we really need to applaud these companies, commend these companies for making such great efforts and putting everything into innovation and coming up with such alternatives that is not just trendy and classy but also good for the environment. So
Exactly.
just when I saw this leather made from flowers, I was stunned, because I couldn't make out the difference between a real leather and this vegan leather. And they'll be soon sourcing it to some international companies, and we'll be having vegan leather from bigger brands. So that is something amazing.
Yeah, I think it would be really interesting to see, how which big brand out there starts switching their leather to vegan leather and still being able to sell them at the price that they want to because of the brand that they are. I really think it would be amazing in a time like this where you are able as a brand to switch things over in a very seamless way and create products for people that don't want to use leather but maybe still want to have that that brand on their shoulder or clothes.
Yeah, true. Sunny, someone has asked, what is your beauty and fashion regime like?
What is my duty and what?
Beauty, your beauty and fashion regime.
Oh, regime.
Like, what do you do? Yeah.
Mine changes every single day over COVID lockdown. I had this thing when lockdown first happened, and I said, I'm not going to be that person that walks out of the house in sweats and baggy clothes and not get dressed and not just put myself together. So I kept a promise with myself, and I felt good, even though I didn't go anywhere, even though I was still sitting on the floor, you know, playing with the kids and doing all sorts of things and having dirty fingers rubbed all over my clean clothes. But I think that it's important to feel good. I think it's important to put yourself together, especially as a woman during this time where you're nothing but cooking and cleaning and running after children or taking care of your, you know, the extended family that's living in your house. So taking that extra 15, 20 minutes to just kind of put yourself together a little bit, I think it really helps your mental health. And maybe your household, everybody in the house will go, why are you all dressed? Or, you know, where are you going today? Or what are you doing? And it's easy just to say, I'm getting dressed for myself, but then throw it back in their face and say, well, I don't want to look like you every single day wearing your sweatpants and looking horrible. So you can try that, reverse psychology your family. So that's kind of been my fashion thing since this all started. I have to go. I have children screaming.
Any last message for your fans before we wrap this up?
Sure. To everybody out there, I hope that listening to us, maybe something has sunk in if you are trying to decide to make that choice or not. And I think one person at a time, or maybe many, is what we like. We can change people's mindsets and we can change how people view animals and taking care of them. We have one life to live, and we might as well be the best us or me that we can be, and you know, and just create a life that is so much cleaner and nicer, and you know, see animals live instead of suffering.
Thank you so much, Sunny. It was really nice having you with us. And
I know, it's so nice to see you too.
Thank you. And we hope to see you soon at our office.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to bring the kids by to you know, see the kittens. They love cats. Yes. They love puppies. They're both awake screaming.
We have a lot of cats. We have a lot of cats, and we hope to see them too over here.
All right. Okay.
Well, thank you so much. You take care. Bye.
All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.